Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. On the run, it's Leon. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Check this call on 1st and goal. Receiver gets the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of a rust for for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Bulldogs will crank up the tempo.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Moving right through the contact. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's found some room at the 45. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Pressure is coming. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Rushing coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Bringing you back, it's Leon. They can't stop him. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The back's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 21, Georgia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. trying to find room. It's Klein.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Finds his man. It's King. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down. They're signaling incomplete. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense has gotten going, and long last, it's another 1st and 10.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. Dogs come to the line. Start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
It's a good battle down near the goal line. 3rd down and goal for the 1. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it at 4th and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he lobs it deep down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Royer. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Klein. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Gators are in the red zone. They'll run it here. He's got room, looking for the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Snags the quick throw. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move his sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good enough for first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's King. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Lets him fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's no good. He missed it. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Leon. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
He's escaping the pocket now. Extending the play now. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's King. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Looking for some space. It's Klein. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Gain makes it second and medium. They'll try the right here. Breaks loose at the 45. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort. That's
an important first down on that running play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring it down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to score with a run to the right. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Down he goes. A sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great in the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, the ball comes loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly. Brought down to the 47, and that will leave the sticks. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Hop over the middle. It's King. The defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Using his legs, it's King.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 42, Georgia 21.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Third down, out of the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped, and he gets a 1st down. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Klein. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Quick, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The Gators will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. On the run here. Let's it go. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Pulls it in. It's King. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Touchdown, Georgia. And the comeback continues. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's second down here. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's King. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
So it's incomplete. Caught the play. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's King. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Florida. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Looks left and finds his target there. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Dogs beginning to crank up the tempo a bit.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but not for a solid gain that time. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. It's a defense. You got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Here's the 2nd down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drift. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. And is intercepted. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Toppins. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Leon. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
A great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. A timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take another shot right here. That one is incomplete. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Took contact on the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.